In this video, I'm going to share with you two techniques within the Maschine where we use automation to add and create texture to your music production. What's up guys, Barry here, and if it's your first time to the channel, we'll talk about beat making and music production. So if that's your thing, I invite you to subscribe to the channel. With that said, let's go ahead and take a look at this first automation technique. Here's a drum pattern we'll be using for today's example. Now, the easiest thing to do is throw on a long ambient loop to layer on top of the drums. On top of the drums, it'll sound like this. So what we're going to do is open up Maschine's internal gate. And with the snare drum pretty dry and uninteresting, we're going to select it as a sidechain source. And all of a sudden, we have a more unique snare drum. To take it a step further, we can adjust some parameters. I personally like to experiment with the release. You can always set it at a static position, but to create some interest and ear candy, how about automating it? By selecting the outer ring to engage the automation, now when we hit the play button, we can begin writing those changes. Where the snare drum was quite dry and needed an external sound source to add some texture, the hi-hat already has some vinyl crackle attached to the sample. So let's use that to add some movement and make that texture more fluid and evolved. For this technique, we're going to change the sampler from one-shot mode to AHD mode and utilize the decay to get our desired sound. So pay attention to how the sample opens up and lets more of the vinyl noise out as we increase the decay. So similar to the snare drum, we're going to click the outer ring of the decay to enable the automation. And when we hit play, we can start writing that automation information. So once again, listen to how the hi-hat sample opens up and gives and takes the vinyl noise throughout the pattern. And one more time, here's the drum pattern all together. Although quite easy to execute and may seem insignificant, all these small details count towards making your music production really stand out. And after all, the devil is in the details. So check out this playlist right here for more Maschine tutorials, and happy beat making. Peace.